When an elite athlete with 22 million Instagram followers puts their name on a product, it can be easy to want to buy into the hype. I put CBUM Thavage, bearing the name of 5-time Mr. Olympia Classic Physique Champion Chris Bumstead, to the test to see if this product is worth the hype surrounding it and the money. Today, we will discuss everything and anything when it comes to this pre-workout and truly see if it was worth the money. The name of the pre-workout, Thavage, comes from Chris Bumstead making light of his own lisp. This is how he pronounces the word savage. Now, for the purpose of this video, I know the product is called Thavage, but I'm gonna refer to it as Savage because I think it'd be too funny if I keep saying the word Thavage. I think Chris should only be the one to say that. So,
is it called Thavage because you have a lisp? Yes.
Savage Pre-Workout is a well-rounded, jam-packed, all-in-one pre-workout featuring 15 key ingredients that have been proven to enhance energy, strength, endurance, recovery, pump, and mental focus. Aside from the traditional benefits of pre-workout that I just mentioned, the ingredients found in Savage can also support fat burning and help improve cellular hydration, which can drive recovery between sets and workouts. Savage Pre-Workout is available in 6 fruity and juice-like flavors like Rocket Candy, Blueberry Lemonade, and Dragon Fruit. Now, the one I happen to do is Dragon Fruit. Savage advertises itself as a 40-20 serving pre-workout, depending on whether you take a single or double scoop serving. I was a bit skeptical about this pre-workout before taking it. In the past, I've seen some products formulated or endorsed by athletes that were quite frankly terrible. I also knew before testing this product that the full 2-scoop serving would cost around $2.50, which made me think this pre-workout was overpriced. In short, I was pleasantly surprised by this pre-workout. I felt like the energy that it provided was a clean and calm one. By that, I mean I didn't experience any negative side effects like anxiety, jitteriness, or heart palpitations, and I didn't notice any sort of crash afterwards. I appreciated how well-rounded this pre-workout was, and it felt like it provided performance enhancements to nearly every aspect of my workout, including strength, power, muscle pump, and mental focus. 2 things stood out to me during my experience testing Savage though. First, the performance benefits mentioned prior were only noticeable for me when I took 2 scoop servings. A single scoop provided a reasonable energy that helped me wake up in the morning, but I did not notice a significant increase in pump or strength with a single scoop. Secondly, I noticed these effects much more for my resistance training workouts than for my cardio or HIIT workouts, or even me going out for a regular routine 5, 10, or 15K jog. While I still feel like these are products that provide similar effects at a much lower cost per serving, which I'll discuss a little bit later, I definitely softened up to this pre-workout, and I believe that the high volume of quality ingredients, the good taste, and third-party testing helped to justify the higher cost of this product. Now, before I move on to what I liked and disliked about the product, I just wanted to let you all know that a link to buy Savage Pre-Workout will be linked down below in the description box for you all. Good news for you is that I've already done all the research, so you don't need to waste your time looking around for the best deal. I also occasionally update the description box to keep the deals fresh, so anytime you're watching this particular video right now, it should still have the most current deal. Let's start off with what I like, the decent taste. I tried multiple flavors of Savage Pre-Workout, including the Dragon Fruit, Blackberry Lemonade, and Green Crush, and I found them all to be reasonable and none were overpoweringly sweet or sour. Don't get me wrong, some flavors are definitely unique and won't be for everybody. Green Crush, for instance, is a cucumber-like lime flavor and isn't going to be appealing for everybody. Flavors like Dragon Fruit, the one I tried the most, obviously, with the tub, 4 Peat, the Redfish Candy, and Peach Bum are sweet without being overpowering and likely to be tolerated well by most. Clean energy with no crash or jitteriness. The caffeine from the pre-workout kicked in quickly to help me power through my morning workouts, and I didn't experience any noticeable crash as I headed into my workday. I felt like a nice energy rise when using a single and 2 scoop serving. I personally did not experience any negative side effects like jitteriness, anxiety, or heart palpitations, even when taking the whole 2 scoop serving. I did feel like the mental focus benefits were much more noticeable with a 2 scoop serving compared to a single scoop serving. Next, good strength benefit. The combination of the stimulants, mental focus ingredients, as well as the high doses of performance-based ingredients like the beta-alanine and the betaine provided a good boost to my strength and stamina, especially for strength based workouts. The caveat is that I noticed these benefits specifically when a 2 scoop serving was taken, and I tend to say that a lot in this review. The 2 scoops, you're going to be getting a lot more and feel a lot more and get more bang for your buck. While I did get a reasonable energy increase from a single scoop, I felt like the performance was noticeably better when I increased it to the 2 scoops. Number 1, the product settles and then it also leaves a bitter residue. Some ingredients in Thavage did not dissolve completely, resulting in a bitter residue left at the bottom of my cup. This can be remedied fairly easily by shaking or swirling your cup between sips. This gets more of the undissolved powder moving around the cup, reducing the amount left to settle on the bottom. Another drawback, it requires a 2 scoop serving to get clinical doses of most of the ingredients. Now, despite advertising itself as a 20 or 40 serving pre-workout, the reality is that you need to do a 2 scoop serving every single time to get clinical doses of the majority of Thavage's ingredients. If your primary concern is getting a product that gives you energy boost without a crash or jitteriness, then a single scoop may be sufficient. But if you want to prioritize the pump, the strength, the power output, like something that I really want here, then a single scoop serving is likely to be underdosed to provide a noticeable benefit. Another one, very expensive to get the actual clinical doses. Because Thavage requires, as I mentioned, 2 scoop serving to get the clinical doses, the cost per serving jumps to $2.50. When I evaluated the average cost per serving of more than 50 pre-workouts available on the market, I found the average to be around $1.61. At $2.50 per 2 scoop serving, Thavage finds itself among some of the most expensive pre-workouts on the market, which range from $2.50 to $3 per serving. Price. Our rating, we've given it a 2 out of 5. There are some pre-workouts that are more expensive than Thavage, with some costing as much as $3 per serving. However, there are a lot of high quality products that offer clinical doses of ingredients that cost significantly less than Thavage. Transparent Labs Bulk, for example, is a well-rounded and clinically dosed pre-workout for only $1.66. I'll link that down below for you all to watch later. Taste. Our rating is 4 out of 5. Thavage is currently available in 6 different fruit or candy-like flavors. This product has found a way to provide a nice sweet flavor without overpowering it. Taste is subjective, and I tend to be generous in my taste assessments. Mixability, our rating, we've given it a 3 out of 5. Thavage doesn't have a very gritty texture, but some of the ingredients settle quickly and don't dissolve entirely. Individuals who are especially sensitive to texture might find this too gritty. If you make sure to swirl your pre-workout around before you take sips, the overall experience is a pleasant one. Energy, our rating, we've given it a 5 out of 5. I would rate the energy from a single scoop of Thavage closer to a 3.5 out of 5, but 2 scoops of Thavage deserves a full 5 out of 5. This pre-workout provides good energy that is quick to act and very slowly tapers off. I experienced no crash when taking this pre-workout. The energy is provided felt calm without any side effects or jitteriness or anxiety. Because of a 2 scoop serving still contains more than 300 milligrams of caffeine and additional stimulants, it is always recommended to start with a half a scoop, go to a scoop, scoop and a half, and then go to 2. Assess your tolerance. Next, pump. Our rating, 3.5 out of 5. I experienced reasonable but not too explosive muscle pumps when taking this pre-workout. Some individuals reported experiencing a significant nitric oxide effect, so I have taken those reviews into consideration with my rating. Strength, we've given it a 4 out of 5. Thavage provides a reasonable increase in strength, power, and output, and muscular endurance when a 2 scoop serving is taken. These effects were less pronounced with a single scoop. When taking 2 scoops of Thavage pre-workout, I felt like my recovery between sets improved greatly, which helped me hit higher repetitions on my later sets. For instance, I can normally do 10 reps on my first set of rows, 8 reps on my second, 5 to 6 on my third, and maybe just pushing a failure 3 or 4 on my last one. With this pre-workout specifically, my rep scheme looked closer to the 10-9-8 instead of the 10-8-6-4, resulting in higher overall work output. FYI, the ingredients here are listed per 2 scoop serving. As you can see, citrulline, beta-alanine, betaine, L-taurine, nitrosin, agmatine sulfate, and alpha-GPC all meet clinical dosing standards. However, L-tyrosine, theanine, and estrogen, and also huperzine don't. And as for the remainders, we aren't able to establish an effective dose. If you would like to learn more about each of these ingredients, make sure to check out our full article, which will be linked down below in the description. Here's who I recommend this product for. People who want a well-rounded product that features ingredients for pump, energy, strength, endurance, and mental focus. People who want to avoid a post-workout crash. And lastly, individuals who commonly feel jittery, anxious, or nauseous when taking high-dose pre-workout. Anyone who works out late in the evening, a 2-scoop serving may disrupt sleep, especially with the slow release caffeine. Anyone who is on a tight supplement budget, people who want to feel a buzzy type of energy from their product despite the high amount of stimulants and nootropics, Thavage provided more of a calm, level-headed energy. Earlier I mentioned that there are other products that provide similar effects at a much lower cost per serving, and what I was referring to was actually Transparent Labs bulk pre-workout, which you can watch right up here in this corner right here. As always, if you have any questions regarding today's video, please leave them down below in the comment section. I'll make sure I answer them. I hope you all have a great day today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.